had a background. My grandmother was diabetic. She was not diagnosed until she was very old. She was about 80 when she was diagnosed. And for the remaining 6 years that she spent after that, my mother was being careful, taking good care of her. But one thing, her last days terrified me. She had what I spoke to you about, nerves issue in her last passing days. My mother came down with diabetics afterwards. And I would think about it as a no, cannot be my portion. Portion. You know, those kind of things. And my mother, a praying Christian, I don't know when I'll get to be able to pray like her. She will always pray and pray and pray. Each time she checks her blood sugar and it is 7 again, she says, hey, when will this thing go? You know, I was 47 when I was accidentally, was how I got it. No, it was not because I was sick or I was feeling anything. We went to Smart's house. He was doing something and the ministers were invited. I was there. So I sat with Mrs. Olawumi, Professor Olawumi. I sat beside her. Some who were just gisting among the ministers and they talked. They said, it is good that people drink water. The water is very good for health. This one we talk, that one we talk. At that time, I was drinking excess water.
Thirst. Thirst.
I was drinking water like a So when we were talking like that, I told her, I said, mommy gone. If I carry one bottle of this lady, if I hold it like this, I'll finish it and put it down. In another how many, I will carry another one. That's the way I drink water. I said, I hope. That was what she just said. Beside me there. She just said, I hope this your water drinking is ordinary. She just said that. That thing got to me. Her words hit me like, and she didn't mean anything. She said, I hope this water drinking is ordinary. He said, hello, check your blood sugar and you. She just said that. And you know she's a blood person. So because she's a blood, I said, can you check blood sugar? And I said, it's your office. I will call. She said, come. She said, come. So I went to her clinic. I met the staff. I didn't even see her. I met staff. They now checked me. And they said I had 14.
That means it doesn't.
I said,
for like 5 years.
I said, what is the meaning of 14? Because it was like I didn't know 1, 2, 3 again. I was like, I said, what is it supposed to be? That you now say 14. The lady there said, it's supposed to be like 5 or a little less than 5. I said 5. I said this is 9 above what I'm supposed to do. I said, hey, it could decoy. You know, that was the way I felt. I felt it's not death. And I'm telling you, it was 17 years ago now. Wow. 2007. Wow. 2007. So I went back home very sad. I said the thing that killed my mother, that she suffered from for so many years, and we were all around her. We knew she was coming to stay with me. We will use Pastor Deleye, who is he will come to my house and test her and all that. that it is what I have come down with now. I said, am I going to escape this one? I said, I will talk to God. I started fasting. My brother, that was my approach. I started fasting and praying. I didn't leave the house. I was in the house over the weekend. I would not go anywhere. I would stay on my bed. I will be there. When it is time to go to work, I will get up and go to work. Fasting. And I will go to general. I was close to general at that time. I will go and check again. They will tell me it is 12. I say, with all these things that I have done, it is 12. Hey, that would be my 45. Honestly, I didn't. When will I get to 5? So I stayed on God. One word, God spoke to me throughout my fasting period. He spoke to me. He knew I was ignorant. I didn't know what I was doing. So he just decided to talk to me. He said, these things you are doing is not the solution. He said, go out and get information. I said, information. I wrote it in a book. Information, kini. I said, information about. I asked you to heal me. You said I should go and get information. You know that I'm a research person. You know me. There are many drugs I have spoken to you about that. You now have to go and get.
Yes.
Because I ordered it. Because I asked you for it. I now became a researcher. Anything, anywhere about diabetes. I started the research. That was when I started treatment. That was when I went back to the teaching hospital, consulted with an endocrinologist, and then they got me medicine. I didn't take medicine when I was fasting.
I was
fasting
too. Even as a doctor, I was fasting
and I was serious about it. That God must heal me. This one, I will not agree. Now, after all those things, I started taking my medicine. But do you know that this thing is a difficult thing? You are on medicine.
Friends will be home.
Even with you took all the medicine and you check yourself, it's up. I have glucometer. I have 4 glucometers in my house. Because God said get information. If I don't know what is wrong with me, I cannot know what information to get. So I will buy this one. It is giving me something that I am not happy with. I buy another
different one.
Buy a different one. This one is giving error. Yes. This one is giving me error. I buy another one. So I have 4 in my house right now.
It's not giving error. You know the feeling that it's not getting the value what you want. Not giving just giving her the value, so she will now change the brand.
What I want to see is not what I'm seeing. So let me change this one so that
there's something she wants to hear and it's not showing it.
And it's not showing it.
It's not possible now.
How do I didn't know. So that was how it started with me. It's now 17 years now. It was January 14th. It's past 17 years, 2007, that I was diagnosed. And ever since, I've been trying. Sometimes along the line we fall. I am down. Sometimes I am down and out. As if I have no faith, as if I have no God. I look at God as, the Bible says, I will have mercy on who I will have mercy. Romans 7. So I will think sometimes that maybe I'm one of the people who doesn't want to have mercy. Yes, it could be that bad. It could be that bad. You are feeling disappointed in yourself, in everything around and about you, and then you don't really know what next to do.